Good morning, Indiana. Welcome to the first Indiana Robotics FTC State Championship. I am Eva True, one of your game announcers today, and introducing today's lead MC, Carl Lee Lansgren.
Howdy, howdy, Indiana. Are you ready for states? Oh, wait, I think we can do better for that. That's a little bit more like it. Welcome to Center Stage, presented by RTX, part of the first in-show season presented by Qualcomm. FIRST is a global robotics community preparing young people for the future. FIRST engages students in grades pre through K through 12 in our suite of STEM programs. FIRST LEGO League, FIRST Robotics Competition, and of course, FIRST Tech Challenge. FIRST Tech Challenge started in 2005, and we've grown to over 6,000 teams in more than 53 countries. This continues to transform the impact of FIRST programs, and you, yes you, are part of this movement. All of you are helping make this program possible for the next generation of innovators in this room. So give yourself a round of applause. We are going to have an absolute blast today, and not just because the script says we will. Oh, I can't wait to see all the things that these amazing 28 teams have been working really hard in building robots for in this season's challenge, Center Stage. Now, this season, we've shined a spotlight on the role STEM plays in our arts, how science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics inspires big ideas, bold actions, and creativity. Your skills make it possible to create art and experience that brings us together, entertains us, and moves us. This year's Center Stage season wouldn't be possible without our season sponsor, RTX. We appreciate their generous support. RTX would like to play a quick welcome message for our teams this season that we'd love to play for you right now.
Welcome, FIRST Tech Challenge teams, and congratulations on advancing to this level of the Center Stage season. I'm the Industrial Manager and Hot Section Module Center at Pratt & Whitney. This is one of many production sites that makes us a world leader in design, manufacturing, and service of aircraft engines. As an RTX employee, I'm able to share my operations and career coaching expertise with the FIRST Tech Challenge teams I coach. Shout out to my robotics warriors in Connecticut and Montana. This year's FTC season explores how design can set the stage for leading innovations. Some incredible RTX technologies are taking center stage across the world and beyond, including breathtaking imagery coming from space, the sleek design of a new 3D manufacturing facility, and exciting breakthroughs that will enable sustainable electrified flight. Through our collaboration with FIRST, we hope our work motivates you to take a moment to see the beauty of design in the world around us and inspires you to innovate. At RTX, we've seen the level of design, creativity, and passion from this season's FIRST Tech Challenge teams, and we are beyond impressed. You should be so proud of your accomplishments no matter the results of today's events. Best of luck, teams.
Awesome. Thank you, Mickey Pyrex and RTX. Now, being part of a FIRST team member means access to education and career discovery opportunities through opportunities such as industry certifications, internships, and scholarships. FIRST offers you the opportunity to network with employers and in a place where FIRST community is for your life. You should learn about all the ways to make the most of your FIRST experience at firstinspires.org/alumni. Now, let's take a moment to hear from some other alumni like myself and their experiences.
Participants.
I'm alumni of FIRST programs.
FIRST programs.
Gain access to education.
Amazing career discovery opportunities.
Exclusive connections to scholarships.
Really cool employers.
And ultimately, a place in the FIRST community.
And a place in the FIRST community.
And a place in the FIRST community
for life.
This is a network of people that you get to grow with for your entire career.
Now, let's recognize a group of leaders in the FIRST community and on your teams. The FIRST alumni and high school seniors. Would all the FIRST alumni here please stand up? Thank you for all that you continue to do to further the mission of FIRST and inspire the next generation. For some of you, Center Stage may be your final season competing in FIRST. We would like to take a moment to recognize those of you who will soon be FIRST alumni. Would all students in their final year of high school please stand up and join them? You are becoming FIRST alumni now too, and we look forward to seeing what you do next. I want to take a moment to recognize and thank all the parents, coaches, and mentors and volunteers who help make today's events possible. Thank you. We ask all of you today to honor the FIRST ethos, gracious professionalism. This means doing your best work, and at the same time, we're going to respect and value the other students, teams, and volunteers here. Today is where all the hard work you've put into designing, building, and programming your robots comes to life in thrilling competition. Good luck. And now, I'd like to introduce the president of FIRST Indiana Robotics, Ashley Robbins.
Good morning. Hey everyone, just a couple of quick comments from me this morning and then I'll turn it over to some more exciting folks. But I first wanted to say congratulations to all of our teams that are here today. I had the pleasure of attending all of our qualifying tournaments for FTC this year. So I've seen you compete. I've seen you, put a lot of effort out there and the hard work and the triumphs. And I just wanted to say congratulations on making it this far and good luck today. So that's very exciting. Good luck. Let's give a round of applause to our teams. I also wanted to thank University of Indianapolis for having us here today. We'll have a speaker from UIndy join us in just a moment, but so excited to be in this venue again, so excited to host all of our teams here. So please take advantage of being on a university campus. We have a special guest who I'd like to introduce. I'm not sure where she is in the crowd right now, but we have Miriam Somero, Senior Manager of Domestic Field Operations with Global First. Miriam, are you somewhere? Okay, there we go. There's Miriam. Stand and wave, Miriam. If you guys have a chance to talk to her today, she's got a decade of experience working with Global First and has been a great partner and friend to First Indiana and is a big advocate for us at the global level. So great to have Miriam here today. I'd also like to, we're going to thank volunteers, thank you coaches, thank you mentors, but a small team that I would like to acknowledge as well is the staff of First Indiana Robotics. So could I have the staff give a wave? Wave. None of them are waving. But you guys might not know this, but there are only 4 staff members for First Indiana Robotics. So we rely so much on our volunteers, but there are 4 dedicated staff members that are constantly doing the work to support our teams, which I'm very grateful for. Big thank you to our sponsors that make all of this possible. We rely on a lot of businesses, a lot of individuals, a lot of corporations to support First Indiana Robotics, and we're grateful for all they do. And then the last thing that I wanted to do was just say, if you love these events and you love what we provide to teams and students all across Indiana, I do invite you to donate. So we've got a QR code. You'll see it up a couple times today. We live on the gracious donations and support of people in our community. So please, if you feel so inclined, go ahead and give to the First Indiana Robotics. So that's it for me. Good luck, teams. Can't wait to see you perform today.
It's my pleasure to introduce Dean of the Arbiana School of Engineering, Ken Reed.
Thank you. All right, FTC, state level. So I'm looking at the best of the best, right? Yeah. Let's hear a round of applause for your teams, for yourself. Okay. Great job, everybody. So yeah, I'm Ken Reed, Associate Dean and Director of Engineering here for the Ennis School of Engineering, University of Indianapolis. We're really glad to see you here. I want to say thanks to a couple groups. So thanks to First Indiana Robotics for bringing us all out here. And thank you to a lot of folks that stuck around last night, doing a lot of setup. So we have our event staff, some faculty, some students. So we're really happy to see you here. How many people have been to UIndy before? Let's do a show of hands. A lot, all right. How many people have seen the inside of Annis Hall, our engineering school? Not as many, not as many. Okay, so I want to tell you just a little bit about our program. So our program, one of the things that makes it unique is a thing that we call Design Spine. And that is every one of our engineering students, every year they're here, is on a team and they're doing a problem solution for an authentic client. So it might be an industry partner, it might be somebody internal, but they're doing a hands-on project every year. I don't know of any other school in the nation that does that. So if you're here, I assume you enjoy hands-on engineering. You're building robots. I'm seeing some pretty cool robots. I'm seeing some pretty interesting costumes. So you must be interested in hands-on. When you're ready to look at a college, I would encourage you to please come visit, come take a tour of our engineering facilities. So again, we're really glad you're here. Best of luck to everybody. Thanks so much for coming.
Each year, First Tech Challenge creates new and challenging game for teams to learn and compete in. In this year's season, First in Show, presented by Qualcomm, teams around the world will celebrate the role STEM plays in the arts and design and build a world of endless possibilities. In the 2023-2024 game Center Stage, presented by RTX, First Tech Challenge participants will raise the curtain on the power of design, creativity, and precision to create all new experiences.
And now, I'd like to introduce you to a very important group of people, our judges. Now, these individuals have had the difficult job of singling out the best of the best from today's team. And they've already been very busy this morning interviewing teams and reviewing engineering portfolios. They'll be in the pits watching matches and deliberating later today. We look forward to seeing the outcome of their hard work at the award ceremony this afternoon. Let's give them a final big round of applause for their dedication. And next, let's introduce our referees. Our refs have a difficult job of ensuring everyone is playing by the rules. As in all sports, their rulings are final and there is no reruns or video replays. Please help us stick to the schedule by respecting their decisions and following the appropriate challenge procedure. Thank you, refs. And last but not least, let's take a moment to thank all of our wonderful parents and mentors who are here. Without you guys, these students wouldn't be in the amazing places they are today, whether it was the hours of dedication, planning, late night pizza runs, panic runs to Ace Hardware stores. I know my mentors had an amazing effect on me, and you guys are having an awesome effect on your students. So students, could you stand up and give a big round of applause for your mentors? Forgot that was an FRC thing, having the students stand. Anyway, so a few minutes ago, we spoke about gracious professionalism, and who better to further explain the core values of FIRST than our very own Dean's List Award winners.
Gracious professionalism to me is being able to create and partake in a community where everyone's ideas and opinions are valued.
It means being trustworthy, respectful, and always ready to work with others to help them grow.
Working hard to reach your goals in the competition, while also helping other teams reach their own goals.
Being nice and respectful to your competitors and treating them as friends while learning and growing with them as a community.
It means creating an inclusive community by helping others and even sharing information with other teams.
One way we can be gracious professionals is to share our work with the FIRST community online, so others can learn from us and we can learn from others.
As members of FIRST, we learn and compete, but treat one another with respect and kindness in the process.
Building the best possible future for everyone. Even though we are all competing against each other, if we raise our competitors up, we all win.
A huge thanks to our Dean List students. And now, here's the schedule for today. In a few moments, we'll start our lovely qualification matches, and following that, we'll do alliance selections where the top-ranked teams will choose their alliance partners for this afternoon's elimination match. A more official timed-out schedule will be released immediately after a match 1. And finally, after we've crowned a champion on the playing field, we'll begin our award ceremony to close out this very exciting day.
Keeping us safe is everyone's responsibility. So during the course of this event, please help us keep walkways and exits clear, and if you see something unsafe like a tripping hazard or a spill, please correct the issue immediately or ask pit admin for help. In addition to physical safety, let's also talk about emotional or psychological safety. Everyone here deserves to have a safe, nurturing, and fun experience. If something or someone is making you feel uncomfortable, please find a trusted adult and ask for help. We are a community who looks out for each other, so if you see someone who might be struggling, please check in with them and see how you can help. Thank you for helping us make this a safe and enjoyable event for all. Before we begin matches, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Teams, are you ready to raise the curtains for center stage? Woohoo! Well, in that case, let's get our teams out down here on the fields and start off kicking off match number 1. First off, on the mic today, you'll be hearing Bethany Grange, our very own alumnus here. Bethany, are you ready for an amazing day of matches?
Are you ready for an amazing day of matches?
Oh, I'm ready to rock on. Let's introduce the teams.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, who's excited? I know that we'll probably take a couple minutes to warm up, but the first thing I want to do is check out the people we have here. So, my name is Bethany. I'm going to be talking to you on the microphone during the game throughout the day. So if you can't hear me, yell at me, because that's our job. Second, who's here that has never been to a FIRST competition before, ever? Give me some hands. I see 1, I see 2. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for being here. We're so excited to have you. With that, I'm so excited to introduce to you the teams that are competing in the very first qualification match today. Over on the Red Alliance, our first team, we've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, Warrior Tech. Also with them, 1, 3, 3, 7, 7, Blackout. On the Blue Alliance, we have a rookie team. This is 24178 Fast Food Robotics. Sounds like they've got a cheering crew here today. And their partners on the Blue Alliance, 22069, the TV Junkies. So for those of us who are new or have not been to a competition before, a brief introduction to the game. Every match that you watch will be 2.5 minutes long. The first 30 seconds is autonomous, which means the robots drive off of previously programmed code, and the controllers can't drive the robot. It's all pre-programmed. The robots are driving themselves. After that, there is a 2-minute driver controlled period where they'll be scoring different elements. You'll hear me say a lot of different words. They're all art related, theater related, but I'll try to walk everybody through how the game goes. The main scoring element that you'll see people using today. Can I borrow one of these? Am I allowed to borrow one of these? Okay. You'll see in just a second. I've got a thumbs up from our head ref, which means I want everyone to count down this first match with me. Never mind. Okay. Now I want everyone to count down with me. Let's start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. So like robots are driving themselves. We're going to take a few minutes to quickly reset the robots. Something with the field went wrong. The robots are all fine, but they'll be able to play again in just a second. All right, let's do that one more time because you were so good at it the first time. That was the practice round. So now we're going to count in qualification match 1. Let me hear you do it. We're going to start this match in 3, 2, 1, go. So like I mentioned, these robots are driving themselves. Everything they're doing right now was previously programmed. We've got a Blue Alliance robot who is going back to park. That's worth points. It's called the backstage, that area that they're parking in. We also have a Red Alliance robot also parked in the backstage. So both of these teams are starting off with significant points for the first match.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And now the drivers are able to pick up their controllers. And you can watch these two front operators in the front are placing pixels into the field. That's so that the robots that their teammates are driving can come pick them up. Over in the back, you can see that pixels are being scored on the backdrop. And those pixels, if you put them into a color combination, one of each color, it forms a mosaic, which is bonus points. So we already have pixels on this board for both teams. We're not even halfway through driver control period. Check that out. We already have a red mosaic. Check out how our teams are working together. They have to work around each other without running into each other. And they have to be able to pass pixels back and forth between each other. Look at that. The Red Alliance has 2 mosaics already set up. It looks like they're maybe going to go for a third. They're getting ready to score more. Only 45 seconds, 15 seconds left to end game. Let's see what these teams can do. Another pixel going on the board for the Blue Alliance. Let's see if they can pick that back up and get it up there. And here comes end game. We've got 1 drone in zone 1 for the Red Alliance. And 2 drones that flew but didn't quite make it out. One of the most interesting parts of this challenge this year is the paper airplanes. Oh, another one in zone 1 for the Blue Alliance. We've got 1 hang, and let's see if the Blue Alliance is able to get their bot up as well. Wow, what a great first match. Let's hear it for our teams. From match number 1. Looks like it's the Red Alliance win with a score of 189 points. What a strong first match. Now let's go over to field 2 with Carl to meet our teams for match number 2.
Thank you, Bethany. Let's introduce our teams over here on field number 2. First off, on the Red Alliance, all the way from the great city of Mishawaka, it's 1817 for the Machines. And they mean all business. It's 14954, the Teal Roboreals. Over on the blue side, they're looking to fly away with the competition. It's 21945, the Purple Roboreals. And sound the alarm. It's a panic. It's 11959, Colonel Panic. Our teams are ready. Drivers behind the lines. Let's kick this thing off in 3, 2, 1, go. Really kicking off this match. 30 seconds of fully autonomous robot play. Robots looking to place pixels on the different spike marks. Those are going to be the tape marks, red and blue, on their respective side of the field. A placed pixel was worth 10 points, but a 20-point bonus if teams had their own marker placed in all locations. If you look over here at 14945, trying to place a pixel on that backstage would have gotten up to 20 big points. Not quite able to do that, but they are targeting.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
5 lead for the
3,
line.
2, 1.
Now, as the match continues, robots are going to try and spend the beginning portions of this match now fully teleoperator controlled, each driver driving themselves, and they're going to focus mainly on placing pixels, the hexagonal game pieces, on the backstage, the black platform in the back. Now, those pixels back there are worth 3 points for each one scored. However, if the teams can create a mosaic, either 3 pixels of all the same colors or 3 pixels of completely different colors surrounded by white, those mosaics are worth up to 20 big points. You can see teams currently working on collecting pixels from their wings. The wings are the 2 tape marks on the front edge of the field where human players can go and collect. Now you'll see over there 14954 taking pixels from the front spike marks, those white pixels, not used for the bonus, but needed in order to make sure they don't accidentally place an extra colored pixel that could negate their bonus. That bonus scored at the end of the match, 37-21 in favor of your Red Alliance. 54 seconds left to go. In-game will be starting shortly for these robots. We have 21945 placing another purple pixel. 38 seconds left, 56-24. Still anyone's game, as robots will need to be soon launching their drones and trying to collect. That sound means that it is in-game. 30 seconds left in this match. Rest moving out of the way as teams shoot their drones. Shot and a miss by Purple Roboreals. Prey Mantis that robot trying to take another shot. Robot's not quite making it over the field. 12 seconds left. 4 drone shot. Team's now looking for a climb, 78-46. The Red Alliance having 2 mosaics currently. And with the final second, trying to get off the ground. Gotcha. Okay. Howdy, howdy. Before we get to our scores, if you will look to my left, your right, my left, your right, up in the top of the stands, you will see technically is the first LEGO League state championships from this last season. They are currently Houston bound, wanting to go to Worlds. Are going to Worlds, let's say that, and they are currently demonstrating their current innovation challenge. Do make sure you go up there. Give a big round of applause for our FLL state winners up there. demonstrating. They're hard at work demonstrating. They're not even paying attention. Our score to match 2. Your winner, the Red Alliance. The Red Alliance winning 148-106. Congratulations to the Red Lions winning Quals Match 2 here at the Indiana Finn State Championship. Let's send it back over to Bethany to introduce our teams for Quals number 3.
Yeah, come over here and join me on field number 1. One of my favorite things about First is how bright and colorful all the teams are, how excited everyone is to be here, and I do love the swag, as you can see. So I'm excited about the teams I get to introduce to you today because I have some swag. So on the Red Alliance, our first team is 3537, the Mecha Hamsters. Joining them is 13414, the Circuit Breakers. But you know what the best part is? I also have swag for the Blue Alliance. So on the Blue Alliance, I've got 11329, Ice. Oh, look at that. I love it. And their partners, 11272, Genesis. I've already thought through the logistics, and I am going to be able to wear them both, so it's okay. There we go. I'm ready. We've got a thumbs up meeting. Everyone on the field is ready. Let's count this match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, there we go. Ice is speeding across that field. They're so fast. They're getting ready to score some pixels. Looks like 3537 also heading towards that backdrop to score pixels on that as well. Ice is moving really quickly. It looks like there's some collision. It might have bumped the robot off a bit. They were trying to grab more pixels to score them. Only 5 seconds left. Let's see if the movement stops. We got one park.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Game.
3, 2, 1.
Ice, their robot is so quick. Watch them zip across the field, grabbing pixels from this front, the wings, and heading back to score them. Mega Hamsters is taking a similar approach, stacking to get those colors in the right place. A mosaic can be 3 of the same color or 1 of each different color. So it looks like they're taking that approach right now. Minute 32nd left in the match. The Blue Alliance has already got a bunch of pixels on their backdrop, and the Red Alliance is going to do the same. They've got 1 mosaic on the left, you can see. And both Blue Alliance robots are heading back to score on that backdrop once more. Mecha Hamsters zipping back to the wing to grab their partner, as well as some more pixels. All right, there we go. The Blue Alliance and the Red Alliance are both coming back for another load. Oh, Red Alliance almost just unscored a pixel, but they were able to save it. Genesis and Ice continue to jump. And endgame. The game really shifts because you can continue scoring or you can launch those drones. We've got 1 for the Red Alliance from Genesis. Let's see if the Blue likes to shoot anything. Red Alliance is going to shoot their drone. And the Mecha Hamsters barely don't make it. 10 seconds left and the Mecha Hamsters are hanging. Looks like Ice is going for 1 as well. We've got 1, 2 drones out, 1 for each alliance. 1 for Red. Let's hear it for our teams. The score looks like it's a Blue Alliance win. Look at that, another high score. We're just getting crazy scores over here. And a score of 202 for the Blue Alliance.
What? No, I have not right now. All right, let's introduce our teams for quals match number 4. First, looking to burn down the field, it's 12-0-14 Firewires. Looking to zoom off to victory, it's 14-5-9-6 Accelerate. Over on the blue side, pretty in pink, it's 19366 CTF. And rounding out, these birds looking to be the best in the comp, it's 15455, the Crimson Roboreals. We have a thumbs up from our ref. Let's kick this thing off in 3, 2, 1, go. These robots moving fully autonomously. You'll notice over in the front, Accelerate successfully placing, Firewires placing a pixel on that stage marker. That's going to be 20 big points for them. Collecting a white pixel and a yellow, that's going to be not only 5 for the white pixel, but 20 for placing the yellow pixel in the correct side based upon the randomized alliance marker.